Hello, everyone. Letting go of control of our busy lives, it's a hard thing to do. Controlling our outcomes seems easier. But is it really? Working as an executive coach, I work with people who struggle to hang on tight to life, managing their team, telling them what to do, getting the results at whatever cost, managing their bosses, their clients, their investors, making sure that they are happy, and spending long hours doing the work themselves because they cannot trust anyone to deliver the quality that they want to, the way that they want to. And on top of all this, they try to balance to be a good mom, a good wife, daughter, sister. I understand these people well because I used to be, and I still am, one of them. Today, I thought I'll share with you a life-changing experience that made me realize that when I'm not in control of my outcomes, and I'm just mindful of my journey, doing my best, things work out okay. Maybe not the way that I want it to work out, but often better. I have a lot of controlling tendencies that I've been noticing. And here are some of them. My wardrobe, it's mainly black or solid colors. Florals, patterns, visually unpredictable. When I enter an elevator, I try to stand next to the control panels so I can control the speed of the door. At home, I drive everyone crazy. Fruits have to be cut a certain way. If not, the nutritional value will be lost. I know this for a fact because I'm a medical doctor. And to my kids, I'm a naggy mom. Have you finished your homework? When are you coming home? Switch off the lights. But worse, I asked them to choose a topic for dinner. Boy, that sure kills spontaneous dinner conversation. Everything had to be done my way because I felt it was the safe way. And when I feel in control, I feel indispensable, sometimes invincible. In the 1990s, I felt like that. So, being the way that I am, with my career checklist, I felt I made it to the top. A high-profile expatriate job in a large pharmaceutical firm. A penthouse in downtown Beijing in a 5-star hotel that I call home. Jet-setting first class between New York and Beijing and all these different cities. And to top it all, I co-founded the first Sino-Western Chinese medical center in Shanghai when everyone thought it was impossible. Success. Invincible. But how wrong I was. My mother was diagnosed with cancer. This is not supposed to happen. When you're in control of your life, bad things don't happen. Also, this is what I've been told growing up. Isn't this true? Accompanying my mom for her treatment felt extremely uncomfortable. It was this sense of not knowing. It was unusual for me. Within a few weeks, I started to feel unusual symptoms. Heart palpitations, breathlessness, giddiness, faintish spells, and feeling very, very nervous. But despite this, I told myself, I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. I'm in control. I felt I had to be strong. I felt that only I knew what to do. 2 months into my mom's illness, one day in the office, in the open plane, I started shouting, "There's a blood clot in my head. I'm gonna faint. Someone get the ambulance." And there I laid, out in the open plane, on a dirty carpet. At the hospital's accident and emergency, I continued screaming, I'm dying, somebody call my husband, get a priest. But don't forget the deadlines for tomorrow. And maybe one of you should get back to the office. Even in my dying bed, I was trying to control everything and everybody. The doctor came back and told me that my brain CT scan was normal and that I had a panic attack. A panic attack? A panic attack? What is a panic attack? People who are in control do not have panics. And how dare he? I was totally insulted. Does he not know that I'm a medical doctor? And I know that this is not a panic attack. And so, for 2 years, I went in and out of hospital, seeing one doctor after another, trying to find someone who will agree with my diagnosis. Neck pain, knee pain, kidney problems, heart problems, anything but mental. And that life-changing experience that I told you, well, one day it came. I remember this day really well. I was getting into a taxi with my 2 young sons, and this faintish spell started to come again. But worse, I blanked out and had forgotten a home address. I didn't know how to get us home. I started to panic and cry. My sons started to panic and cry. The taxi driver got scared and pushed us out of the car. So there we were, in the middle of the road, in busy Suqiaohui, a shopping hub with millions of people. I couldn't remember how I got home, but I remember calling my husband. This time, I broke down. I think I'm having panic attacks. I think I'm not in control. In fact, I've never been in control. So with my newfound self-awareness and self-acceptance, my get well checklist came out again. I was going to control these attacks, see all these doctors, take all these medications, and I would be back again, full in control. But I started to notice that the more I controlled the symptoms, the attacks became more frequent. And as I moved on, I noticed that life started to shift. The doctor had recommended that I spend time in a park. So I joined a Tai Chi group of senior citizens. The focus of the breath, the flow of the movements, and the softness of the music. I felt present, mindful, no list to tick. Just being myself, not anyone else, but me. I felt free. I also noticed that when I'm in nature, the attacks got less. You know those people who enjoy spring with the flowers blooming and the trees? Well, that's not me. Trees for me were messy, visually disorganized. But this time, it felt different. I was enjoying the messiness, organic growth of the trees. They were just growing the way they were meant to. And it was beautiful. I felt energy. And I started to notice people with facial expressions. It's true. Before this, everyone just had a face. So there were old people, young kids, healthy people, people in wheelchairs, happy, sad, contented, frustrated. Suddenly it dawned on me, oh, we do get old. We do get sick. We do die. But that's life. I didn't feel invincible. I felt small, humble, vulnerable, not in control, but alive with feelings. So all this happened 10 years ago. My mom is now thankfully well and enjoying life. I've changed my career from a medical doctor to be an executive coach, and I enjoy supporting people to find abundance in their work and life. I've gone through a painful journey, realizing that when I try to control my life, it comes at a heavy cost. A cost of numbing myself, my feelings, of being alive. So today and every day, I try to be more self-aware and control and look into my tendencies of controlling. I dance and I sing. Let it go, let it go. But most importantly, I found that it starts with having to accept myself with all my imperfections. Being kind to myself when I make a mistake. Because this is the best that I can do or be for now. So today, I'd like to extend an invitation to all of you to just take this baby step, to let go of something that you have no control of. It's hard. Take a deep breath in and let it all out. And I know that the abundance and joy will begin to grow in your life. Thank you.